Waterbury is operating with 100-year-old pipes and not just servicing the people of the city of Waterbury, but many of the surrounding towns, and it is a crisis that needs to be addressed.
Well, crews are wrapping up repairs to that Thomaston Avenue water main break there in Waterbury, a main that broke at the beginning of last month.
And right now, officials say these repairs are really just temporarily patching up a much larger issue for the city as aging pipes continue to pose a major risk.
Fox 61's Jamel Johnson was at a conference with city and state leaders where they talked about options to correct the problem.
Officials made it clear that the city's aging infrastructure caused a catastrophic failure. And as they continue repairs on the initial break, they need state and federal government funds to mitigate future risk.
It could happen anywhere, and it's out of sight, out of mind, until there's a perfect storm, as happened with Waterbury.
It was a storm that was brewing in Waterbury for years. Pipes in the ground that date back to the early 20th century, combined with the frigid temperatures, brought the city one of its largest infrastructure failures in recent history. Waterbury Mayor Paul Pernaruski and Water Superintendent Brad Millay sat down with Senator Richard Blumenthal and Congresswoman Johanna Hayes to discuss solutions to the problem.
Had the valve been there and operational, no one would have lost water. It would have been a 2 or 3 hour, walk around, close some valves, keep pumping water, and gotten in the hole and made the repair. But that's just not the case in not only Waterbury, but almost every municipality across the state. The funding that's needed to go forward with those projects is not a small thing.
Millay says installing 10 valves that would isolate a major break could cost between $5 to $6 million. Senator Blumenthal says that funding is doable, but obstacles do stand in the way.
The Drinking Water State Revolving Fund, Donald Trump has proposed cutting by 90%. The House, in its budget, has cut it by 65%. Cutting this program by 90% is totally irresponsible and reprehensible.
Senator Blumenthal says the city will support the Drinking Water Fund at the same level as 2025 and has even requested the budget for it be increased. But it could be a while until funding is approved and in the hands of the city.
We don't have enough to do all of it at once. The initial valves we'll be able to start working on as soon as we can put the projects together and get the parts for them.
Congresswoman Hayes says the state is also planning to apply for funding from the Water Resources Development Act. It's not clear yet how much money the city could receive from that if approved.
I think just making sure we have some kind of a contingency so that while the work is being done, that people are assured that if this is going to take 3 days, you're not going to lose water for 3 days.
I'm persuaded, having heard Brad and the mayor, that Waterbury is moving forward in a way that can be addressed very doably in terms of funding.
Now, as far as the Thomaston Avenue repairs go, the work on the pipes is now done, and repairs to the road will start Monday to hopefully open the road back up to drivers soon. In Waterbury, Jamel Johnson, Fox 61.